Hey, I am going to try to make up for the past couple of weeks and go through week 3 and week 4 of my Celebrate recovery stuff. I'm going to try to do it under 10 minutes, so, good luck. Week 3 was hope, and we had to kind of go through what we in the past have tried to find hope in. And basically, something that I've always wanted to try to find hope in was, a new diet, a new plan, new goals, new exercise thing, new people to help me keep accountable, that kind of thing. And, but every time it fails. Those are good things to have in and of themselves, but to really put hope in them, for me, just hasn't worked. And so one of the basic things of this one was you have to realize that there is a God and that I matter to Him and that He has the power to help me recover. And we had to just kind of look at, we were asked to look at, what our thoughts of Him are and what do we believe some of His characteristics to be. And I do believe that He exists. I've always known that. And His characteristics are, He's one of them is He's faithful, and He doesn't lie. I've seen that not only in His Word over and over again, but in my own life as well. And of course, He is where my hope should be. He's the only thing worth hoping in, because He's the only one who can really change me. And something else that we were told to look at was how do we feel about our earthly father as well? And what are the differences and similarities between God and Dad? And, there were some great similarities. I know that they both care about me and want the best for me. However, that looks very different. What they think the best for me would be, I know, is completely different from each other. It got us to looking at our expectations of ourselves and where it comes from. And my expectations of myself come from my father. A lot of them. That's just how they were shaped. I don't think anybody meant any bad intentions or anything like that. But, just seeing him react to my mom gaining weight when I was a little girl, that kind of thing, made huge impressions on me. And I think that part of me, I think I've talked about this before, just doesn't feel worthy of being fixed, so to speak. I think that's one of the reasons why I've had a hard time putting my faith in God, that He would help me to change this and to get over this compulsive eating and bulimia stuff, is because I don't feel worthy of being fixed. And the truth is I'm not. Nobody is. But Christ died while I was still sinning. He still wants to fix me, and I still have to put my hope in Him and allow Him to do that, and not worry about my unworthiness, because that has already been taken care of. The chapter 4 was on sanity, and basically kind of going through the definition of insanity is trying the same things over and over again and expecting different results. I've been doing that. It's just a cycle, which I think we're going to kind of delve into more in the coming weeks. Is just a cycle of, okay, I'm going to start off strong, and I'm going to put my hope in all of these things, and then you just kind of have a bad day, or I get lazy, or I say, this is stupid, it's not working fast enough, or it is working, I found the secret, all right, I can kind of lay off a little bit. Just silly stuff, and then of course I go back around and back around and back around, and having to kind of face what part of those cycles are, and how insane it is to expect me to be able to fix myself after I've tried fixing myself for 25 years. I mean, I started having these thoughts about bulimia and being overweight when I was 5, even though I wasn't overweight. I wasn't an overweight kid. But these thoughts that led to these cycles started way back then. And, so having to, face the fact that I've tried all kinds of different things, all on my own, and nothing has worked. Therefore, why keep on the same cycle? This one was a really tough week for me because, having to admit that I don't feel worthy of being fixed, having to admit to myself that I have major issues trusting God to be able to fix me. Everybody else I can totally, and firmly believe God loves you and He wants to help you and He will help you. But when it comes to me in the depths of my heart, I don't believe the same about me. And that I'm so ashamed of that, because I have every reason in the world to know that He loves me and He cares about me and He wants to fix me. And